Hello everybody, I'm back here, back again. Still, I've just tried it and it doesn't work for me. I've just installed Fuse again. At least I can use that. The problem with the other one was that I can load a game from within it if I just load it without a game. If I try to click a tape file and use it as a default app, it doesn't seem to work. School buses, yeah, we've been back over here as well. I don't know if I think school's on summer holiday already. So I thought they were open. Okay, so I'm just going to have to battle on with the type of debugging I was already doing. Whoops. Just quickly doing something on my phone. Hello Quasar, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining. I've just been trying to set up a different dev environment with the debugger dzog and stuff, but I failed. This emulator didn't work for me, this ZE one. Perhaps I can try C-Spec next, but let's just add a few little things to the game instead. So we'll have a look where we're at with it, and then we'll figure out what's the best thing to add. Whoops. Oh god, it's still trying to open in this one. I can change that there, right? Here we go. Oh, that's right. Last night I was stuck getting the cars to collide with each other, wasn't I? And stop. Maybe that's a little bit tricky for now. I might right from the back do the main menu and the and the level 2 transition, because I don't want to have to draw any sprites. Otherwise, I'd probably I'd do the bit where he collects the skis, but I mean that's going to involve sprites. So I'll probably turn my attention today to the UI and also the main menu. I'm actually going to copy in most of my main menu from the last one. That's it there. Whoops, I didn't really want that there. But oh, I don't even need one. I've got one there called levels. So like the menu's like a level, another level. I'm going to just rename that to level 0 actually. This is where it sets the position using the ASCII commands. I think it's Y followed by X. So I think the Y is actually okay, and I'm just going to put the X to 2 because I added a longer string. So it's pretty much all set up. We have to call that once. Then when we're in the main menu, we just call that continually until he presses the key. And then it's going to call that, which we've already created here. Funny enough, that's its own loop. So we could just jump to that. And that's going to be fine. So to be honest, it's probably worth having a little function begin level 0. So we can go there whenever we want now, can't we? But for the first time, it's just going to fall straight into it. Oh, let's just write that. Did I put that end bit thing back? Yes, I did. Oh, I haven't included that file, level 0. Weird, there's no level 1 either. We're not even using. Hang on, I am using that. What's all this about? This is new. It's annoying. There's level 1. Whoops. Didn't compile it. Oh, begin level 1 is undefined. Oh, that's why. It's all working differently. That used to just open it. Because you got peek if you want to peek it. Stupid thing, honestly. It changes all the time. You shouldn't have to wrestle with your tools every day. So hopefully that saves. I pressed save all anyway. Yeah, there we go. Right, so we've got a main menu. Press W and it does work. The UI is not getting cleared yet, but no big deal. So it's quick and easy, wasn't it? Oh, hi Crazy, I just seen your message. I mean to get into next programming quite soon, actually. That's awesome. That's fair enough, if that's the way you work. I mean, it must be a bit annoying in a single source file, because obviously it must get bloody long. And also, I guess scrolling on that machine must be slow. So you gotta make sure you get it right first time, I guess. When you go, it'd probably be quicker writing it on paper, wouldn't it? And then writing it in afterwards. Yeah, that is a shame about the Spectrum Next, because it seems to have a lot of interest. Surely they could have just produced enough, but I don't read. I don't know what's gone on. I just know it seems a bit weird that they only produced like a one batch and not everyone got what they wanted or something. Oh, does it? That's good. Was it? Yeah. Of course, this here is nice and quick, but there's definitely loads of problems with doing it this way. I'm happy with that main menu. Sod clearing the UI. I'm not bothered about that just yet. I suppose maybe I could fix the UI right away, but that's a big task because I'm going to buffer it. I could paint the colours. Oh no, it's the clearing of the pixels that I've got to worry about. Let's just move the move the text over. There we go. Did they? That's good. Yeah, that sounds a bit. Listen, at least they kept to their word and did it in the end, didn't it? They didn't want to let everyone down. They sound like they've done it properly in a way. They could have just either rushed it out and kept up with the deadline and then bailed off to never be seen again, or they could have done what they did there. Good for you, mate. I definitely want to make some games for it. Not long at all, mate. Just over 2 months, I'd say. I haven't done any assembly before that, and I don't know Basic whatsoever, but I do know other languages. Like when I say I know them, I don't know everything about them or anything. But I know a fair bit. Oh, thank you for the follow, my dude. That's 683. Nice. Let's leave that main menu. Let's just close it so we don't have to look at it. Oh, my dude, thank you. Quasar Sam Coupe, legend. Thank you for the follow. 2 in 1 minute is always a great feeling. Oh look, I've set the game state to level 1. Seems to obviously have no effect. Oh, that's just for the player, really. I'm only using that in the player right now. I was going to use it here to go through the screens, but I kind of think I might just delete that. No, I'll leave it for now. Got your first Spikie in 83. Do you know, I was in 86, I got a Spectrum 128K, and I was only 4 years old. But even then, I used to type the programs out of the back of the books. Most of the time, they'd fail. And then I went all the way through school not doing any programming whatsoever. It wasn't until I left school and got the internet, started doing a little bit. But I only dabble. I've never, unfortunately, got serious with anything till now. Last few years. I wish I did, because you used to look at stuff like this and just think, oh, I have no clue. And then you'd click like, you'd try and start it and you wouldn't know what to write here, and you'd just be like lost completely. What do I need to add to make it a bit more fun to play? The hat shop would be quite nice, like the ski shop, but that kind of involves drawing a new sprite for the carrying skis. The hat is the shop itself. Fair play. There's some decent games written in Basic, really, in there, if you have a good enough understanding of it. I was the same. I looked at assembly code, just literally didn't even pay any attention to it. Just thought, nope, I'm never going to know that. But now I look at it and think this is more simple than C sharp. Although I do obviously run into problems because it's more of like a chain of events. You have to, if you get one thing wrong, it's really hard to spot because nearly all looks the same. But I guess a quick thing to do is going to just be duplicate what I've done with the cars so that they're on the other side of the road as well. Start at the top. I've kept everything pretty much within this file for vehicles. All the top constants can be used again, but this will need to be copied. The way I've made it at least. So we've got left facing cars and right facing cars. Now I could have obviously just put a 1 or a 0 there on every one and just had one, but then I think this gives me a little bit more control easier over. Not that they're going to want to be different, they're pretty much the same, I think. Of course the sprites are the same. Why does that one stay closed and then all the others reopen? It's a very strange program, this. Damn, I tried to do just spawn bike, but actually I'm going to have to do a different one for right and left because they have a minus speed that I'm setting at runtime. So I want to be able to just put a minus there. But the easiest way is just to rename that to that, really. So I'll be copying all this. Same again. And luckily I hadn't already written that, but I can just put it there. So it's that stuff I need to copy. All of it. 237. I'm just going to work through it line by line. I'm not going to do any magic tricks with the copy paste thing. Wait, I've missed it. Let's change that back because I've missed some line. It's all the way up here it starts. Yeah. That just finds the end of the array, that's why that's there, in case anyone wonders. Then it checks if it's dead or not. If it is dead, that means that's equal to dead. It'll jump and actually do the spawn. So if it finds no dead ones, then it won't be able to spawn, obviously. I won't talk through it too much because I'm just renaming stuff, and if I miss one thing, then it's gonna cock it up, innit? So I could have been clever and changed that to -L, but then I might miss something. Yeah, we're all good so far. This is an offset, and what this does is it gets a random number between 0 and 255. This is the only way I could do it, which would make sure that value is less than 31. I couldn't. What I really wanted was 40, 48 for the width of the road or the height of the road, and I wasn't able to do that, so I had to get 31 using the bitwise operation, then add it to another one that was 16. So them two are added together with the Y offset. This needs to be lane 2. Have I even got lane 2 yet? No. Let's put lane 1. I do like this now because it hasn't moved me away from where I was. This is just at the top of this same file. It's basically 24 plus 48 plus another 16. Let's do 88 for now. If it looks goofy, we can change it. I mean, it could have just been lane height actually. For now, I'll just keep it separate. I don't think I even used lane height in the end because I used these ands. We weren't able to use the constant. So that's all I said I wanted to change. The only reason is because I want to do that. Nice one, Mike. Thanks for dropping by again. I'll be on later if you're about, and hopefully we'll have made like quite a bit of this game by then. So yeah, the width and the heights are the same. I've just changed the speed to the minus version of it. Of course, I will want a different sprite. These are all going to be driving backwards, these cars. I need to find a way of either reversing this sprite, or more than likely I'll probably just copy the sprite in a flipped format. Yeah, I don't feel you need to, of course, but yeah, cheers, Mike. See you soon. Perfect, that's that done. So now in here we'll just copy that again. Same with here. Move cars. Move cars is fine for both. And as you see, we're still just calling that. Just load it with a different array. But it just takes speed and adds it, and we put the minus on speed, so that's fine, it's going to work. This stuff doesn't work fully at best anyway, so let's not worry about it right now. And the drawing, again, that's why we want to change the sprite. Where did I say that before? Technically, I think we do want a different one for this, because if not, we'll have to check another bool to see if it's facing left or right. So it makes sense actually just to copy that. That's a bit of a pain. Thing is, if I have the bool to say if it's facing left or right here, I may as well do it everywhere else. I'll just copy this. Actually, first I'll change the names. Let's put VDR. VD bycast, sorry. Funnily enough, that's just that, so we could probably just copy that here. Because they all jump to the end or wherever they need to go to anyway. Not even sure if anywhere goes. Oh, that goes to the end, but just the one time at the top. But I would just put that there. And I'll be cocky enough just to copy that like that. To highlight it, press F, Press that. And anything with dash R, just change to dash L. Alright, we're all good. That's vehicles done. Now we'll just look where we're spawning them, and that should be enough, which I believe is in level 1 update. We of course don't want it to match the other one, we want a new random number. Because the vehicle update, we edited that, you see, so we don't even have to change that. Should be the same with draw. Oh, hang on, didn't do that at all. In the vehicles drawer, we added the draw routines, but in the actual over, the draw main routine. Oh, hang on, I have done it, haven't I? Yeah, it looks like I have done it. Oh, previously defined label. That's never good. Spawn truck R. It's meant to be L. I think that's it. I think that will be both sides done. Oh, they're not happy down there. Of course they're facing backwards. I knew that would occur, but I'm wondering. Oh, I'm an idiot. I can actually set their X's. Well, no, because it'll have to be done in the initializing anyway, because when they get killed. Where we go to spawn vehicle left. Do spawn. This is X or A is to setting the X value to 0. We actually want max X there. That'll be okay. Same here. Let's try that. Oops. Oh, still no good. Seems to me that I've got the speed the wrong way around somewhere. I think I'll take a quick rest because I've been at this all day with trying to do debugging as well earlier. And I want to do a nighttime stream. So I'll be back at some point during late afternoon or evening. And failing that, I will definitely be back in the late evening for a longer session. Do appreciate everyone watching and for the follows. Thanks for the follow, Quasar. Thanks for saying goodbye. I'll be back later on. I'm going to do a little bit of coding offline as well to try and add some to the game. Get back in the rhythm. Thanks again. I'll see you again soon. Have a good day. Bye bye.